Alright guys, so we are going to get a brand new main. It's coming out tomorrow for Dragon Ball Legends, okay? And tomorrow is supposed to be the big reveal as well, which we'll get to that in just one bit now. Really quick, they are going to have a brand new summons, meaning a brand new banner, as well as a brand new shop, I'm assuming, right? So, I think that the summon could perhaps just be the Zenkai, but then you take a look at the shop, right? The shop is also going to get reset. So this is something to definitely take a look at. It's probably going to be tied in together. Maybe a returning banner. Who knows? Maybe just some kind of returning ultra. I don't know, right? It's just kind of weird for a summon to come out. Maybe they're just going to throw us a curveball and give us a Mega Rising banner, All-Star banner. Who knows, right? We just do not know. But you know, if this shop was not here, I would just assume it'd be a Zenkai, right? Because we're expecting a Zenkai as well. So, but then you look at the shop and you kind of get confused and you start thinking, because the summons, whenever we get new summons, you know, of course we get new shops. That's how they make their money, right? So, and of course PvP. And by the way, the game is going to be inaccessible for 1 hour from 19 UTC to 20 UTC. So, yeah, so we got that out of the way really quick. Okay. So Dragon Ball Legends posted this just now, a few minutes ago. It's the final image, of course, you know, like the last 2 days that we got. We ended up getting this image right here, which everybody thought was Battle of Gods. And then, of course, this one right here with the Kami House, which everybody thought was Saiyan Saga or Dragon Ball Saga, something related to that. Now, it seems to be just generic backgrounds because none of this kind of ties into nothing, right? Because we get the Kami House, then we get Out of Space, now we get Namek. Like, it just makes no sense. But I will say this, that Dragon Ball Legends does hint stuff, you know, previously they're known for hinting stuff, right? So it's, you know, I'm not going to go off on people for trying to guess the backgrounds, because that's what they're known for. They're known for their cryptic messages, right? So, they just really want to keep this on the wraps. Now, I want to ask you guys one quick question. If you guys had to choose one saga, just one saga, to be part of this brand new campaign, big campaign they're announcing, which saga would that be? Okay. Now, I will say this also, and I will come out with a brand new update guide for you guys on what we can expect for tomorrow's big update. Now, I will say this, that we have yet to get the summer boot camp yet. Okay. Every single year, every single summertime around August, exactly this time, we get the summer boot camp. Perhaps we're going to be getting it tomorrow, part of the campaign. Who knows? We do not know yet, right? Like I said, they're really keeping this on the wraps because all this is generic stuff. Now, if you guys had the option, if you guys were in charge of Dragon Ball Legends, would you guys rather have, let's just say, Namek Saga, right? Would you rather guys have Battle of Gods, perhaps Saiyan Saga, maybe Dragon Ball Saga, the 23rd World Tournament Saga, something related to that, maybe Frieza Resurrected Saga, you know, I don't know. What would you guys like to see? Personally, for me, you know, I don't really mind. I've mentioned this on my Twitter before. I really just hope that the campaign is good. It's filled with good stuff to grind, right? The campaign itself. But in terms of the banner, I don't care who it is. I just want that character not to suck. Because for me in specific, the thing that's most disappointing when a character comes out is you spending your hard-earned crystals, and for example, like me maxing out 14-star Orange Piccolo, and it turns out he's just garbage, right? And not to say he's that bad, but he was the disappointment from the anniversary. So, or like the Majin Buu Bros, right? Like, they're such a cool character, but it's a disappointment that they suck. And by the way, it's very rare for a character to suck. You know, as of late, I would say ever since Beast Gohan came out, we've had nothing but really solid characters, right? Like, there hasn't been a character that just came out and just flat out on their face like just sucked. You know, they're all pretty decent or pretty good, right? Or usable. So I don't know, maybe something Dragon Ball Saga related would be pretty neat. The thing with Dragon Ball Saga though is that it would need a lot to compete. Okay, this is Dragon Ball Saga, right, guys? So the top row you guys see here, these 7 units are the only characters that actually buff Dragon Ball Saga. So everything here is obviously replaceable. You could maybe give Demon King Piccolo Zenkai, start there, but even then, what, right? You bring out, let's just say, an LF Kid Goku, he's good. And then you bring out a sparking buff Master Roshi, he's also good, right? Demon King Piccolo gets a Zenkai, he's solid. Then we get a Kid Krillin. What can you do with this tag? Or like a brand new Demon King Piccolo? It's very hard to do it. I think if Dragon Ball Saga were to get buffed, it wouldn't necessarily be a Dragon Ball Saga buff, although they would buff Dragon Ball Saga. For example, if Demon King Piccolo were to come out, he would be obviously regen and powerful opponents and Dragon Ball Saga. So you can fit him into multiple teams to make up the lack of Dragon Ball Saga actually being fulfilled with all these characters, which is a stretch because it's such a thin tag. And same thing with Kid Goku. You can, put him in some family, perhaps. Maybe you could put him in Saiyans, something along those lines. And then, of course, Master Roshi, Dragon Ball Saga, and Super Warrior. I'm assuming so. And maybe give him like a color if he's blue, let's just say, right? He also buffs the blues to kind of give him a little bit more bump in terms of his Z ability, right? Anything else like Saiyan Saga, obviously, if Saiyan Saga were to come out, I would love to see this 8 Vegeta get a Zenkai, or this other Vegeta right here get a Zenkai, because he has an AoE green card, which is really good, and he's also got endurance. So I would love to see this 8 Vegeta right here, or not 8 Vegeta, this beat up Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga actually get a Zenkai. When he first came out long time ago, I actually really liked him a lot. I used to use him a ton. So we have that, and then I don't know. Honestly, I would love to see a Vegeta and Nappa, perhaps, maybe. Kaioken Goku obviously is part of the mix, right? Now, in terms of like Battle of Gods, I've already discussed it yesterday, right? We actually, it's kind of tricky. Let me just clear it up for you guys. There isn't necessarily a Battle of Gods movie in the game, right? There's sagas from the movies, but there's no characters from the movie itself, because Battle of Gods obviously is from the movie, but it's also parallel to the anime's beginning, or Super's beginning in the anime, right? Which is very much identical. It's just identical, right? So we have that, which is called God Destruction Beer's Saga, right? And all these characters you guys see here is pretty much from that saga, right? Not from the specifically Battle of Gods movie, right? So for example, if we take a look at sagas from the movies, we will not see a Beerus here, right? From sagas from the movies. Now, we do have a God Goku from sagas from the movies, but he's not from Battle of Gods. He's from when he fought Broly, which is the purple defensive Goku, purple Goku. So yeah, we have that. But something really interesting is that I'm quite curious to see why Shop is coming out at the same time as Summons. So we are technically overdue for a Zenkai. We skipped out on a Zenkai last week. I'm surprised they have yet to reveal the Zenkai. Today's Sunday night. So technically speaking, they would reveal them today or tomorrow. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. But I will be coming out within just a few hours from now, a update guide for you guys, and on everything we can expect and everything that's going to currently leave in the game of Dragon Ball Legends to give you guys a full landscape. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.